I wonder the mosquitoes were going to be bad.
Oh, they're terrible.
So we got Hack Shack running in here, and we're just going to leave it. Camera running in there.
You got Hack Shack on there?
I got Hack Shack on my phone. You want me to start it already?
Yeah, this is for you, I guess. I already did a walk around session, so.
You didn't bring the water?
I brought it, yeah.
Oh, did you? You didn't already do it though?
No, I didn't do it.
Okay. Yeah, so Gerald and I were here yesterday. We did notice every gravestone in here. Their names are up there on that stone.
Yeah.
So, do you guys want a cool story? Let's start the Hack Shack and I'll tell you guys a little story here. Erwin Buckley.
Buckley. I seen it earlier. Over here?
Over here maybe,
on
yeah.
On the left, the gray one. There he is. Right where I said he'd be.
Okay, so this guy here, Kailey, would have been a cousin of ours. He was 18 and he went on a hunting trip up at Cocoa Lake and he fell out of the canoe and he drowned. In 1939, I believe it was. Is that what it says on the
38.
1920 to 1938. Yeah, okay.
See, I was looking for Reed earlier. I didn't know that Buckley was related to us.
Erwin, do you want to come through and say something? Well, so we were all through here yesterday and there are no hidden, well, there is a hidden grave over here. It did try to say something there. So there's one headstone right here. Isn't this odd? How the rest of it's kind of upkept, and then there's one over here.
Okay, so this one I did not see earlier, over on the side here.
Here, you want a flashlight?
I did not bring a flashlight.
I got a flashlight. Here.
Johnson. Charles Wolseley. 1892 to 1949. Charles, you want to come through the box there and say hello to us? The other thing I noticed was there's an angel along that back fence.
I didn't notice that, but there is a cross back there.
The wooden cross leaning against the tree, I seen.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. So there's a cross back here.
And I was just telling Gary, that almost looks like a cross that I built kind of like that. Wow. That
So
is funny.
Gerald was telling me when he went to his grandma's grave when he was a kid, there was no marker. And he went home and a few weeks later he built her a cross.
With my help of my brother-in-law, but yes.
And it's still there, you said, eh?
Yeah, it's just the same thing here. It kind of rotted in the bottom, and it's just laying on top of her. Now she's got a tombstone, and you know what? It almost looks identical, but I painted mine white, and it's wood, but there's still a lot of white on it.
You're a good grandson, Gerald.
But the angel's out of place there along the fence.
Okay, so we ran the Hack Shack all the way here and got 5 responses. And no idea what it said.
I must have got about 15 at least.
So I know this is daily. This is this is Grandma's aunt and uncle.
Is that who it was? There's 4 of them, eh? There's 2 on this side, 2 on the other side.
Oh, I didn't notice 2 on the other side. Okay.
Oh, here's a couple of them.
Yeah, so these you can't actually read the name on them. We tried to read the names yesterday.
Can you come through the box and tell us your name?
It's like LB. I don't know. I asked Mom who these 2 were, and it was Grandma's aunt and uncle. And she said they loved each other very much. They were very loving.
I asked them, did you have a good life together? I had that feeling.
Yeah, apparently they did. Do you guys want to come through?
John and Sarah.
John and Sarah Daly.
I'll show you that angel. corner fence post right there.
Yeah.
And it runs down here. And right on the fence line, right there is an angel.
I know, we were wondering if there was graves. Sometimes the graves even go outside of the fenced in area. Like in Powassan, there's a graveyard, and there's graves outside the fence. This is somebody's grave right here. Look, it's marked.
What do you mean it's marked?
There's a fence.
Oh, okay, I didn't even notice that.
So yeah, somebody's grave is right here. There's no stone in there?
Probably over by the angel somewhere.
Here, hold that.
I think right beside the angel looks like something there. Looks like it's dark there. I'm sorry about something.
Definitely a male voice.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there is a stone here. We missed this one yesterday.
Morrow?
Yeah. Juanita.
Juanita Morrow?
Juanita Morrow.
Was that Juanita's husband that came through? And did you say you were sorry?
Going for a walk?
Down the road?
Down the road, or where are you going? Okay. All right, they got the kettle fountain. We're gonna set it up. Grant will do his session. Hey, maybe you should do it in front of Irwin's grave.
Why?
Because he's family.
Okay, so we thought we were setting up at Buckley's grave, which is over there, but this guy I wanted to ask about as well. This is Private David Allen, who died in 1940, so I'm assuming he died in the war. He's got the cross here like a soldier's cross.
It is, for sure.
Now, what I'm wondering is, over on Allen's Road, you got the Vets Club right across from the Allens. Did they, in memoriam for this guy, is that why they built the Vets Club over there? I'm wondering.
Yeah, it could have been their son or something.
That's what I'm wondering.
Okay, so you want to set up...
We're going to move one over, but I'm going to talk to Private David Allen.
Okay, so we'll ask David Allen some questions, but we're going to set up over here at Irwin's grave, who was our cousin, the young fella. He died, well, on a duck hunting trip, I believe.
Okay.
In 1938.
So what we got to do, we're going to set that on Irwin Buckley's grave. Okay, we'll plug this in right here. Oh no, wait, yes. Plug that in. Okay. Then we got to put some water in it. But before we do that, I got this other phone here. Get her up over the pump.
You should borrow one of the angels and put it under the stream of water to get a little chunkiness.
I think this will work. Right there. You can get syllables out of that.
What do you think of all this, Kailey? Is this crazy? Is this just mumbo jumbo entertainment, or is there something to this?
I haven't decided yet. They haven't said my name.
Come over here.
I know, I'm waiting for them to say your name.
Okay, you know what? We're going to prove it right now. Say her name in this kettle fountain, please. What's her full name? You won't hear it. Okay, you hear these bubbles? That's all making little syllables right now. When you run this through artificial intelligence, it gets rid of that sound of this water running, and all that's left is a voice. And I only need to leave them a few seconds, like 5 seconds, and they'll respond. So we're here, we want to talk about Irwin, you said his name was?
Irwin Buckley.
Irwin Buckley. Apparently we're related to you, Irwin.
Okay, I'm just gonna check the hack shack in the truck, make sure it's still running. Okay, so hack shack's running behind me in the truck still. They're doing a session over there at Irwin's grave, and I'm just going to walk around and see if I get any responses or messages on my hack shack here. Anybody here who wants to come through with a message, you can do so now. Sending out white light to all the family members. Well, to everyone here.
serial killer? And I said, who, you know, did he have any regrets for the people he killed? And they said, his innocent friends.
So what do you think? You feeling anything?
I think it's really cool.
Did you guys hear anything, or?
I heard some changes in the water, but I don't know what was said. Well, other than what I've already said on the camera.
All right. Did you already send out some light?
I did.
I did. As soon as I started to, it said something over there at that grave.
Did you send out any light?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I
okay,
did.
well, we'll see what they say when we analyze it.
All right, well, good show. I've also got the one running in the truck, so they might have said stuff on there too. Who knows?
Meadows wants to say goodnight. Do you feel that, Kailey? Do you get any feelings?
Okay.
What's the name? Roanne Wilfred. Roanne and Wilfred. Did you want to say goodnight? We're leaving now. Or maybe even hello? I knew they wanted to say something. I could feel it.
Good something.
Place or something.
Ooh, I heard good something.
I thought maybe good place.
Something, I don't know. Maybe they're in a good place? Hope so.
Okay, well, nice
Again,
to meet you.
As soon as I started sending out white light to them, it made a reply.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's a connection we can make as human beings to these spirits.
Light and love for all. For all. For all. For all. I had some questions that I wanted to ask Seth. Let's run a real quick necrophonic session. Okay, so we're just going to run a real quick necrophonic session here. Got some questions for great-great-grandpa Seth. The first question, Grandpa, is we hear through the grapevine, through family and other members, that Henry didn't treat his wife, who was your daughter, or her daughter, very nicely. Do you ever have regrets that you brought him up here and had him take over the farm and marry your daughter? Is this Seth? It's Seth? I heard it's Seth. Pregnant.
It's just beer.
Della, he's talking about Della being pregnant.
I know. Raise me up, raise me up, I don't know. I just said Seth.
I heard Seth again. Talk to us about the farm.
Just gonna say, how do you feel about me living over there? Great.
Heard Grant and Build.
I heard my name, yeah. What's her name over there? Hey Bob, nice to meet you.
It said Bob. But Bob is... Seth was Robert Seth Hazard.
Okay, that's not me.
Say her name. Her name.
Who is she? So I don't know what that means when it says that's Bob, but I do know that it's very strange that two different apps running at two different locations and the one in the truck can't hear what we're saying out in the graveyard, and yet it answers a question that we're asking. You know, at the same time as the other app is saying, this is Bob, it replies, it is Bob. That's not coincidence. They're using both of these apps at the same time to answer us, even though the answer to me doesn't make sense, unless Robert Seth has something to do with Bob. Kailey's Robert. All
right, if you can't say her name, I'm shutting this off. Can you kill a mosquito on my ear, please? What's her sister's name? Bob. Bob and Bob. Maybe she's Seth reincarnated. Hannah. It said Hannah. Did it? It said Hannah. I kind of figured it was going to say Hannah. Related to... Who were we saying she was reincarnated from? Just answer that. Oh, Dell, maybe. I was waiting to hear Audrey. Oh, right. We were saying Audrey. And Audrey, can you say hi? Again. It said hi. I heard my name. Did you hear my name? Did you hear my name? You heard hi?